Self-identity and responsibility. In this lesson, you will learn about your responsibilities as an online user, as well as having a positive identity online. Do you have your self-identity and responsibility worksheet? You will need it to answer a few questions later. Here are some keywords to know. These words will come up during the lesson. The first is responsibility. This is an obligation or duty you have to yourself or others. Community is a group of people with a common background or shared interests. Digital citizen is a member of a worldwide community linked by the internet. And a pledge is a promise, an oath, or a commitment. This slide shows the rings of responsibility. Each ring shows how one sense of responsibility grows from the self to the larger community. Each ring represents a different person or group to which they have responsibilities. The inner blue circle represents the responsibilities you have to yourself. For example, you have the responsibility to keep yourself safe and healthy. Online, your responsibility is to protect your reputation. The middle green circle represents the responsibilities you have to your friends and family. These responsibilities include chores, attending performances, and listening while they talk. The outer purple circle represents the responsibilities you have to the larger community, or people outside your friends and family. People in this category include people like your principal, your coach, or the police. Responsibilities you have towards them are following rules and talking to them respectfully. Pause the video and think about these 3 questions. Then, on your worksheet, answer one of these 3 questions. Here are some examples of answers. Number 1, what responsibilities do you have to yourself? This could be eating healthy, doing your homework, or brushing your teeth. Number 2, what responsibilities do you have to your good friends and to your family? That would be taking care of your siblings, doing your chores, or supporting friends at sporting events. Number 3, what responsibilities do you have to the larger community? These could be getting to practice and appointments on time, don't litter, and be polite to other people. Now that you understand the rings of responsibility, let's figure out which ring of responsibility each of these statements fall under: yourself, friends and family, or the larger community. I am respectful and kind when communicating online. Is that yourself, friends and family, or the larger community? That one belongs to the larger community. I never reveal my family's home address. That one belongs to friends and family. I communicate only with people I know offline. Which one does this belong? This one belongs to yourself. I don't tag my friends in photos or videos unless I have their permission. Friends and family. I never participate in bullying. That one belongs to your larger community. I think carefully about what I read on the internet and question if it is from a reliable source. That one belongs to yourself. I visit sites that are safe and appropriate. That one also belongs to yourself. I give proper credit when using information I find online. That one belongs to a larger community. I never share a friend's private information. Responsibilities to your friends and family. I don't copy someone else's work and say that I wrote them. That's a responsibility for the larger community. I never call people mean names online. That one also belongs to the larger community. And finally, I balance my time online and offline. That one belongs to yourself. Did you get them all right? Now pause the video and find the Super Digital Citizen video on the Lesson 4 tab of the LibGuide. After watching, return back to finish this presentation. After watching the video, what does it mean to be a super digital citizen? That means being safe, responsible, and respectful, online and offline. Now it's time to do the safe, responsible, and respectful activity. Pause the video and think about these 3 questions. Then on your worksheet, answer one of these 3 questions. Here are some examples of answers. Number 1, what are some communities you are a part of? These could be sports teams, religious groups, or volunteer groups. Number 2, what online communities are you a part of? These could be gaming communities, virtual worlds such as Club Penguin, or school groups, doing a blog. Number 3, how are online communities different than offline communities? How are they similar? You may not know everyone personally in an online community. People meet face-to-face offline, but people do not have in-person contact online. People in both communities usually have similar interests or goals. Next, you should work on Activity 1, Rings of Responsibility. Then Activity 2, Super Digital Citizen. And the last activity is Digital Citizenship Pledge.